It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
With Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Aristotle, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sport. And it is Raptor basketball tonight as the Toronto Raptors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, they are clearly amped up for this one and determined to have a strong showing from the get-go. They feel this is a game they can win and want to establish that pace early on. And last season, the Raptors were right in the thick of things in the East. They showed that they aren't far away from perhaps making a serious run at a title. Shaq, what is that team missing?
I know you guys, especially Kenny over there, think this is a small ball league now, but I'm still a firm believer of inside out. They still need a consistent inside threat to take them to that next level, in my opinion. You know, they got some big-time scoring at the guard spots, but they have trouble with teams that work inside out.
Well, I don't think there's a big difference between the Raptors and the elite teams. I think they have everything that they need. You know, Kyle Lowry, you know, DeRozan, and the rest of that cast have really put together a nice run. I like this team.
And that is that. Just about time to tip this thing off. We'll see you later.
A great view of our broadcast locations in a Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Cavaliers. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a great dribble penetrator, but three-pointers are not his focus. He said, I feel like I can get to the basket at will, so it feels like settling. Instead, I could have gotten fouled, got free throws, or an easier shot. I'm not discrediting the three-pointer at all. I know I can shoot it. I just don't. Kevin?
And three-pointers certainly on the rise. We'll see if he sticks to his guns. DA, thank you. And tonight, Steve, two top-tier teams going head-to-head. A lot of excitement around this one.
You want to see the best in the business go at it. Then you get a chance to measure yourself if you're one of those teams. I think other guys watching it on other teams, you get a chance to see great basketball.
And think of the viewership for this game, too, on 2K. They're going to love watching this one.
Huge!
What was that again?
Huge!
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The explosive pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the backcourt. Jared Sullinger is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Carroll in at the small forward position.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
The drive by James.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. On defense, the Cavaliers. Here's Sullinger, and the rejection by Love. Smith the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here is Lowry. He feeds it to Sullinger. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry against Irving. On the wing, DeRozan. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
And here's Love for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Calm with a hand in his face. Love squares up, knocks it down.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. 11 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
J.R. Smith, an all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he didn't like, but you know what? It works for him.
And a wide open look for Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, the shot mechanics of Kyrie, extremely consistent from range.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And you look at the numbers, Steve. J.R. Smith shoots just as well on contested triples, which is interesting, as he does on wide open ones.
He said he actually prefers contested shots. We're talking about a guy that's confident making tough shots. Sometimes when he's wide open, I think he's just bored taking those. To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Here's Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end, Thompson draws contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
And you always hear coaches say, make the simple play. That's one of the keys to the Raptors offense, Smitty, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they don't play fast, so they don't have a lot of turnovers, but they're also at the bottom of the league in probably assists. What they do is they just try to attack to score on the offensive end.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So we'll see Jared Sullinger go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. No good from Ross.
Blown opportunity right there. Point blank lay in. Come on now.
Frye, that's in there. Love with the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Williams. Ross with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a 3.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
1:32 left in the first quarter. Knocked away. Here's Joseph. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Mo Williams. And Corey Joseph has shown that he is one of the best backup point guards in the NBA. Just runs the team perfectly. Smitty eats minutes, played solid defense, and keeps everything running smoothly with the second unit.
You need a floor general like Corey Joseph coming off the bench. Joseph is one of the best in the game at making that happen. Most teams would be happy with him as a starter.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Raptors trail by 4. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. Tipped away. Pass to Ross. Lets the 3 fly. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
When he gets it going from out there, look out.
Up against Patterson. Right side Jefferson. Back to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's Love from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The ultimate stretch 4. Love with tremendous range.
Powell, the pass to Joseph. Back to Powell. Shoots a 3. Unable to get that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. A drive by Shumpert. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
First one falls for him.
And for a guy as strong and as athletic as Shumpert is, he really doesn't get to the foul line enough, in my opinion.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in. Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Williams. For Toronto, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First free throw is good. And Joseph drops them both. Cleveland leading by 4. Love right side. Here's Fry. Toronto grabs the miss. From deep three-point range.
With good length and athleticism, Shumpert can guard a number of positions.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And power forward Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love, because they know he's always going to have their back, always going to work hard, and always going to bring it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
You can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
They really have become a juggernaut in terms of scoring the basketball. They're doing it at will right now.
Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. LeBron and Thompson are up front, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. LeBron against DeRozan. And it's Dunleavy with the rebound.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Here's James, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And in a lot of ways, the game today is not as rough as it was back when you played, Steve, in the 90s. But when you look at the current players, and I'm sure you've got a couple names.
That athletic. Way up there. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Raptors trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. But Love said that staying was a no-brainer, a max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A., and the Cavs have worked to feature him more offensively. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lowry.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
Thompson dishes to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And DeRozan kicks to Joseph. Got a piece of it. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. The shot bounces high off the rim and drops. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
Look at the focus in DeRozan's eyes on that shot. A guy right in his face, but he had no problem finishing it.
Stolen by Joseph. Outside DeRozan. There's the feed to Patterson. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. LeBron drives in, and they double him up with LeBron. Smith on the wing, jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
DeMar DeRozan, one of the best in the business in knocking down the mid-range jump shot. DeRozan, one of the biggest free agent names this past offseason, had a lot of interest from pretty much all around the league. But I'm sure DeMar enjoyed the entire process, but also sure that he's glad it's over.
Raptors trail by 6. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And for DeRozan in his free agency courtship, it's understandable to see why so many teams, Steve, wanted him on their roster.
Yeah, the reason why, he's coming off a terrific season where he was an all-star. And don't forget, he is still very young and has a lot of prime seasons left in front of him.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Feeds it to Carroll. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Sullinger with the bucket.
What a look from Lowry. Just knew he would be open.
The Cavaliers leading by 4, and there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Lowry against Williams. Sullinger the screen. Down low. Got a piece of it. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Incredible hops. Shumpert flying in for the catch and flush.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. And Lowry gets double teamed. Tries to save it. Here's Powell. Here's Sullinger. No good, shot missing. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Drops in the tray.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Yes, the reason why they've moved the basketball around to get wide open looks.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Here's Shumpert, and Shumpert slams it in.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not
no.
at all.
When you're that wide open from a very makeable distance, you have to come away with points.
Here's Love. Here's Fry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. If only Fry could get there more often.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pushing it up. And then Shumpert slams it in.
The big-time vertical Shumpert. This is him just having fun.
There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Powell, guarded by Shumpert. That's tipped. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cleveland ahead as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got off to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back at the first half of basketball. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You gotta like what Amon Shumpert has done in this game.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
I'm sure the D will improve from this point on, and because of that, he needs to up the ante in his attacks to the rim, too.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Raptors trail by 15. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Raptors. DeRozan and Carroll are out on the wings. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Lowry in at the one spot. Cleveland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Well, the one thing we know about Lowry, he isn't afraid of the big moment, for better or for worse. And Steve, when there is a game-deciding possession, he makes sure to either take the shot or certainly be active in the play.
What you love about Kyle Lowry is that he has a short memory. A bad play or missed shot does not deter him. He comes right back figuring he can make the next play, and he makes a lot of big shots for his team.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Every time we turn around, he's getting another dish on the highlight reel.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Knocked loose. DeRozan passes to Carroll. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Tries from 10. No good from Valanciunas. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Thompson left side. Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in, let's go.
First for Toronto. And for pretty much all NBA players, it's a dream come true when they get drafted. And Smitty, how did you celebrate when you were the 5th overall pick in the draft?
You know what? I went out and got me a nice SUV. I loved it, Kevin.
Good for
Had
you.
some rims, put a little music in there. I was bumping.
How about that? I guess that's something you always dream about when you get that kind of a chance to be drafted that high, nationally known player.
But I think also for me, getting a chance to send my mom and dad on a special trip. That was one of those. It wasn't the first, but it was special.
Good for you. Joseph with the ball. He's picked up by James. Back to Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. Kicks it to Sullinger. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's LeBron. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Carroll, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Irving can't get it to go.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And here we go. Love heading to the hoop. Count that one. Irving's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Wow, embarrassing error in judgment. Gives up the possession without a fight.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Cleveland. And then for Toronto. Patterson comes in for Jared Sullinger. And it's Ross in for Damari Carroll. Patterson against James. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
James kicks to Thompson. Shoots the 3. The dive for the ball, but they get it back. And they double up James. Smith with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And it's Smith missing. Raptors trail by 17. For 3, Ross. It's good from long range.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, very detail-minded, but more than anything, Steve, he's tried to change the spirits around this Cavaliers team.
He wants the players to enjoy it, to savor the moment. He's not afraid to get on his players, but he knows that if they're having fun and getting after it, the talent on this team will do the rest.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws the foul.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for James. Jefferson comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. And then for Toronto, Pirtle comes in for Valanciunas. And Norman Powell subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Thompson outside. Outside Williams. Knocks it loose. Ross with a steal. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. It's good. Joseph's got 5 points so far.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Toronto also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Joseph. Shumpert, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Thompson left side and finished off by Shumpert.
I'm a big fan of Shumpert attacking. He has the length, explosiveness to do more of this.
To the left wing. Back to Lowry. Here's Powell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. No good from Ross. Shumpert with it. Powell on him. Fry. And Fry slams it in.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
Good on the shot. Pirtle's got his first bucket of the night.
And the soft hands of Pirtle on display there. Just has such a nice stroke from the mid-range.
Fast break Toronto. Ross, that's good.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some O.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Irving. That will count. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Lowry isn't the biggest player, but he can get in your shirt and challenge a shot.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
We got to keep the ball moving, keep drawing and kicking, all right? Get a look at the outlets, make sure again, our bigs, we got to get space. When we're driving, we got to give the ball room.
Looking to stay active on offense, Dwayne Casey asking his guys to apply a lot of movement and a lot of pressure.
And he wants them to go beyond just swinging it around the horn. It's about driving, dishing, and playing inside out.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. It's Love and Fry, the sharpshooting big men. Irving is out there with Jefferson, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lowry for 3. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Love dishes to Jefferson, and the dunk by Jefferson.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Now, here's DeRozan. It's good.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Raptors trail by 15. Carroll with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Fry slams it in.
That pass was a work of art right there.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And
bring it in. Take a seat.
Days, more and more teams are looking to switch screen rolls. Why is that?
Because of the new rules, Kevin. I mean, you look at it now, defenses can play a little bit of a zone. I think back in the day, imagine me switching out on Shaq. He'll go right into the blocks, and you couldn't have a guy come over unless he had the basketball. But right now, you can play more of a zone. So if teams who have multiple guys that can switch and defend multiple positions, they have an advantage.
Well, that's the thing that these teams want to get now. These players that are versatile play 3-4 positions sometimes, so they can do just what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, you have guys like Draymond Green can guard 1 through 5. That just has to be a luxury.
Isn't that amazing?
It is.
LeBron, another one. He can guard all 5 positions.
He can guard everything.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Raptors trail by 15. Carroll passes to Sullinger. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, so tough to see when a player goes down with an injury like that.
Yeah, this one looks like it could be really bad. Hopefully we can get an update on this one pretty soon.
Williams, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. So it's the Cavaliers now. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
The drive by Lowry. That one falls.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
On the wing, James. And he slams it down right on top of Jared Sullinger.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now. And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Smith with it, now guarded by, look at that.
Nice. Showing off big-time athleticism. JR is telling us he wants to be in a dunk contest.
Raptors trail by 15. Poked away, and Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. Inside, DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. James dishes to Love. And Kevin Love, known early in his career for his terrific rebounding and work in the inside. Smitty, as time has gone on, he's become much more of a perimeter threat, obviously.
Well, he can shoot the three. We understand that. But be able to rebound the basketball, you have to be closer. So I think for them is play him close to the basket. But I think when you need spacing, he has the luxury as a coaching staff to push Kevin Love out to that three-point line. And the four-man has to stay at home with him.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Williams. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got 12 points in just the second half.
He has been right on the money tonight. If it weren't for that, they'd be much further behind right now.
And Shumpert kicks to Love. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Zellinger's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
James kicks to Thompson. Nice D from Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 11. DeRozan with it. Down low. They get a hand on it. James outside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Dwayne Casey's one of those guys, watching him coaching his Raptors. He has passion on the sideline, and he works extremely hard. He's such
great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. And now we...
DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Carroll kicks to Sullinger. The 10-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And Steve Casey has made hard work the mantra of his team and for his own coaching style. At the end of the day, he says it's about outworking the other team in every way.
Well, that's Dwayne Casey. Defense, defense, hard working. That's his mantra, and that's what he lives by.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for LeBron James.
Well, they called on him to handle the bulk of the scoring, and he was more than up for it. There were some incredible spurts that he went through when there was nothing they could do to slow him down.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Right time to start playing the best basketball that you can play. They are making everything right now.
DeRozan passes to Sullinger. Dishes it to Lowry. Here's DeRozan. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Shot's good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
You're right. They're not going quietly. They're going to keep battling to the very end, no matter what the score is.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Williams subbed in for Smith. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Raptors miss again. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Free throw good. Amon Shumpert. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Poked loose. Williams with the steal. Pushing it up. And Fries slams it in.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
You like to have these type of wins every now and then. Just a comfortable win.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
His accuracy, wow. I was blown away by how consistent he was throughout this game. There's a part of you that thinks like, okay, another one and another one. It's going to be another one that goes in, and then you realize, you know what, it's just his night.
What a huge lift he got from the crowd tonight. There's nothing those fans love more than seeing this guy get hot. And he was so hot, I got to get up right now, Ernie. My seat is hot. Oh.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.